kind of states the pitch in up there?
I think looking at it, and I'm no expert on the pitch, it certainly had a lot of attention pre-season. I was actually organising mowers. I'm learning things about pitches that I never, and grass and soil that I never knew before, never thought I'd need to know. It looks well to me. The reports are that it's probably a bit soft. I suppose it was a race course, you'd be saying going was good to soft. So we'll see. Hopefully it all will be well. I think Friday is given to be dry and hopefully a bit warmer too. So that should stand to us.
And how important is a good start Friday night?
Look, we had a brutal start last year. We won 14 games without winning. If that happens, there'll be no catching. You know, that type of way. On Friday night, you know, UCD had won all, or if UCD are gone, I mean, Sligo had won all their pre-season games. We'd won one, I think. You know, they have the same team as last year. This is going to take time. If we can get the one or two other bodies in, along with the people that you're referring to that we signed, but this ain't going to happen overnight. No, yeah, we'd love to get a result on Friday night to get started, but it'll take time. I'm not trying to buy time. That doesn't interest me. But it will take time with a new side, and it is a very much a new side when you take the 13 players that are no longer been able to tug out this year for one reason or other for us.
You're reluctant to speak on Barry McNamee for long enough, Ollie, but it was finally confirmed there. I mean, it not only strengthens the team, but it probably turns heads as well. You know, it's probably as Marky is saying, than we've had in a long time.
Yeah, on a positive note, it's great to get Barry. We're delighted that he chose us, you know, because it wasn't a question of us choosing him. As you know, there were several other suitors looking for Barry McNamee. Probably the downside of it is that, you know, it's brilliant to get Barry. The downside of it that you lost a very similar player in Mark Timlin for the season, and it probably made his signing nearly more important, to put it that way to you. Very similar in their ability and a whole lot of similarities as regards people, as regards temperament. And while we'd love to have got Barry with or without Mark Timlin, we certainly needed him when Marcus ruled out for the season. And, you know, that it became, of course it was always important to get him, but it certainly wasn't, you know, it was in his hands, and, you know, thankfully he took a punt on us, and please God that'll pay off, thank to put it that way to you, you know.
Is he good to go straight away?
Eric, Barry, you know, Barry has had 3 training sessions under his belt, 4 including tonight. You know, that's not going into the Premier Division against Sligo, who are a hardened, talented team that are with the addition of maybe 2 starters, they'll have the same team as they had last year. You know, if you take Gary Buckley in there, if you take the Finnish lad that has come in, maybe Darren Noon as a third, they'll have the basis of what they had last year, and their pre-season form shows that they'll be much more quicker to the level that they can get to possibly than others that are starting anew.
Speaking of former greats, one was back with you today then, Raf Katero. That's
Yeah, we're delighted to get Raf back. He's a fabulous person, you know, and he sat here probably a year ago with us in this room. You know, there's no hiding the fact that we wanted to keep him. Raf basically felt maybe at the end of the year is a long hard year, that maybe he'd call it a day, but he got the energy back. He certainly got the hunger back over the Christmas period, and we're delighted to welcome him back. But, you know, a little bit as what Charlie and Eric said, he's missed some of pre-season, no more than the Sean Kellys or the Barry McNamees of this world, and he may take a while to get back up to speed, but he's a huge influence on the pitch, as you can see, but in particular off the pitch, which you can see. And we're delighted to have him back at the club for you know, obviously the forthcoming season, if not longer, regardless of his age.
If you could get 2 players to add to the squad, Ollie, between now and whatever, in the next week or 2,
yeah.
What positions would you be looking to strengthen?
You know, we have, if you like, we don't have an out-and-out centre forward. Charlie, there's no point in pretending that. Of course, there are lads that can play in that area of the pitch. You've mentioned one in his regards, Raf, but we don't have, if you exclude Jamie Brown, who has no senior experience, we don't have an out-and-out number 9, and is extremely difficult to get. for a whole load of reasons, not just financial. They're two a penny, but other clubs had people already in and have that advantage of the Derry sorted by going further afield to Norway. We've gone left, right and centre, and it hasn't happened as of yet. But we still have whatever length of time to try and solve it. We have people there that will fill that position without doubt. However, long term and week in, week out, at the moment we're still looking for that.